What does $1 trillion actually look like? Our brains are not wired to understand numbers of this scale. Let's break it down into something we can actually comprehend. If you stacked $1 trillion bills on top of each other, that stack would stretch 68,000 miles into space. That is more than 1/4 of the way to the moon. Yet, in June 2026, one man did the absolute unthinkable. Following the explosive Wall Street debut of space exploration technologies, better known as SpaceX, Elon Musk's personal net worth officially blasted past the $1 trillion mark. At its peak during the intraday trading frenzy, his paper wealth hit a staggering $1.4 trillion. He didn't just break a global wealth record, he shattered it. Musk now commands an economic share of the United States greater than the legendary industrialist John D. Rockefeller did at the absolute peak of the Gilded Age. But this is not a story about safe, boring index funds. This is not a tale of a corporate executive climbing a ladder or a trust fund heir slowly inheriting a fortune. This is a 25-year, high-speed, heart-stopping ride of extreme risk, near-ruinous gambles, and a stubborn refusal to accept the word impossible. This is the definitive story of how Elon Musk became history's first trillionaire. Every empire has a beginning, and Musk started in Pretoria, South Africa, in 1971. As a child, Elon was quiet, socially awkward, and deeply introverted. He was a boy who found solace not in friendships, but in the pages of science fiction novels, comic books, and the entire Encyclopedia Britannica, which he read cover to cover by the age of 9. He sold the code to a PC magazine for $500. It was his very first taste of commercializing technology. But South Africa was too small for his ambitions. Elon knew that the epicenter of global innovation was the United States, a place he viewed as the land where anything was possible. To avoid mandatory military service in South Africa's apartheid-era army, 17-year-old Musk bought a one-way ticket to Canada, using his mother's birthright citizenship to get a foot in the door of North America. He arrived with next to no money, working brutal, low-paying manual labor jobs. He shoveled dirt in grain silos, cleaned out boiler rooms at a lumber mill with a shovel, and cut logs with a chainsaw. Eventually, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, earning degrees in physics and economics. In 1995, he was accepted into a prestigious PhD program at Stanford University in California to study materials science. Musk looked at the rapidly growing web and realized he couldn't sit in a classroom while a digital revolution was taking place. He dropped out of Stanford after just 2 days. 2 days. With his brother